Welcome to the next episode of Decants with D. I am Dietmar Ostermann. I'm your host this afternoon, and I'm the regular guy from Long Island. Today, we want to taste some of the best white wines in the world. Chardonnay from France, from the legendary Burgundy region. Burgundy is obviously world famous for their red wine Pinot Noir, but they're also world famous for producing some of the best Chardonnays in the world. And the Chardonnay region around Burgundy is multifaceted. In fact, there's about 4 major areas that's worthwhile to know. Up in the north, you have Chablis. Around the town of Chablis. That is actually almost closer to Champagne than it is to the rest of the Burgundy region. So it's much cooler there. And that's why the Chardonnays from Chablis are crisp, much more mineral flavors and more lemon, lime, green apple type. Whereas if you go further down south to the town of Beaune in the Côte d'Or, where you have the world famous Côte de Nuits and Côte de Beaune region. There you have Chardonnays that are significantly deeper and multifaceted with malolactic fermentation and bread and sourdough type of taste, in addition to more developed food characters. And typically some of those white wines from there, particularly the Montrachets, are some of the most expensive white wines in the world. And then if you go further south, you come to Côte Chardonnay and the world famous Mâconnais region. Mâconnais is where you then have a couple of village appellations that are extremely popular and famous, chief of which is Pouilly Fuisse. So in this show today, I want to introduce to you one Chablis from the very north of the Burgundy wine region and a Pouilly Fuisse from the Mâconnais area in the very south of Burgundy. All right, let's get right to it. I have here my incredibly well-functioning Italian equipment, and I'm opening the first, the Chablis. And ladies and gentlemen, I have here in this show with me, as in every show, my longtime friend and partner in this show, Corky the Cork Owl. This is a 2018 Albert Bichot, 2018 Albert Bichot Chablis. In the glass, we experience a pale lemon color, beautiful sparkling color. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Crisp, clean, mineral, lemon, lime, as advertised. Multifaceted, but likely simpler than the more southern Pouilly Fuisse Chardonnays. Let's give it a whirl. Boy, is this good. Green apple on the palate, dominating fruit. A little bit of lime and lemon comes through. A little bit of citrus, but in the background, green apple is overwhelming. Probably a little bit of pear on the palate as well. The minerals are perfect. It has a medium plus finish. I'm very impressed by this wine. Vivino gives it on average a 3.9. I'm giving it a 4.2. And this wine sells for about $30, ladies and gentlemen. That is a clear buy recommendation. Wine number 2 is the Pouilly Fuisse. So very interested to see how this one stacks up. Coq Owl just had the appetizer, now wants the main course. Woohoo! Okay, here we have a 2019 Emile Beranger Pouilly Fuisse from the Chardonnay region in Burgundy, also a Chardonnay from the Chardonnay grape. Let's see what we see. Color is similar, pale lemon, maybe a tick deeper. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Tropical fruits, aromas, a little bit of smoke on the nose as well. Grape flavors or grape aromas. Let's give it a whirl. Significantly more grown-up wine. It has more body, more alcohol to it as well. It has gone to more processing and finesse in the vineyards. It has grape flavors on the palate, as well as a significant tropical fruit flavor, a little bit of lemon, lime. Overall, not as green fruit as the Chablis were, much more yellow fruit type, and more of a adult structured character with some smoke in it and with some stone tastes in it. The finish is uncharacteristically shorter. It's maybe a medium finish. So overall, I have to say, I'm going to give it a 3.9. Vivino average rating not out because it hasn't been rated enough, certainly not in America. This bottle sells for $64 because also of the additional processing in the vineyard that's in here. But if I have to make a choice right now, that's a fuller body wine, but it has some shortcomings, chief of which is I can't taste all the secondary flavor profiles. I also failed to identify a long finish. So I like the Chablis better in this shootout for $30, a 4.2 rating. High by recommendation, the Albert Bichot Chablis 2018. If you like this show, press like here and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Vivino. I'm a heavy wine rater on Vivino. And I see you every Sunday, next Sunday at 12 o'clock.